Alright, we're back. And this is the way I got it set up. Just on the edge of that military base. I got my Russian infantry. I think it's the, what are those guys again? The 696th. All loaded up in their BMPs. 1, 2, 3, 4. I got my armadas of the, let me try pronouncing that again. Serduikov. The Serduikov formation. My Serduikov armadas. I think they're going to be the ones that are be activated first. It's going to be the shit I'm going to draw out. All these other units here just get to hold off and wait. These guys are going to hold off and wait or not fire. And I want to show you these ranges too, because that's key. The TOW missile with a range of 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Right out of my range. So I'm just going to deploy them right out of range. Like I said, these Armada tank, the platoons are going to activate first, come down here, and they're going to get within gun range, which is 9, which ain't going to be that far. 1, 2, 3. Well, let's go for the furthest, because they'll probably come out the furthest. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So they got to deploy somewhere around this area here. That's mainly what I'm going to do is deploy, stop. I'm not going to shoot at anybody. I'm going to wait for whoever's activation is next. So it all depends on activations. But that's what we're going to do right now. Let me go ahead and pull my chit. I'm going to look at these because I got to pull the right one. Okay, these are the ones I want to activate first. And I'll put that over here on the tract to signify that the game has started. The rest of these in the cup. And got to move some armadas. We'll be right back. Okay, like I was saying, he's got to come on the board between these hexes. When he comes on the board, I'm not gonna come on the board closer to my tanks because I can see what's going on here. So I'm gonna come on with my furthest distance. So when he comes on, he'll have to come on in this hex right here. So we gotta start counting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. My Armada tanks need to be at least right there. Alright, let's get this one here. He looks like he might be closest. We'll move these guys together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we'll move 5. Give them both markers. Alright, signify that they move, which is not, if the extremist Turkish forces get their chip pulled next, these guys can't shoot. Although these guys can. Hopefully they're within range, and hopefully I put them they're at their edge of deployment so they can't go no further. But some more tanks need to be moved. Maybe we'll move these guys a little bit closer just in case. Well, maybe further up the road. You know what I mean? Further north. But I don't want to get in this guy here's range. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, he's a few hexes away from hitting my tank. So we will deploy him. Okay, sorry, I want to stop before I watch my videos and look and make sure I don't do no mistakes. It's really good to pull this card out and go by this card. And it says draw a command sheet. I don't have to draw a command sheet this time. So we're commencing a game. I placed it on the tract. No upkeep actions was next. But instead of moving my units, I should have placed a logistics or command markers. So let me go ahead over here. No, I shouldn't have moved these guys, so we'll put them, we'll act like they're back there. They're going to go there anyway. See if I want to use the logistic and command model. Now, if I use the logistics side, I got to place it, I think, within 2 hexes of my units and out of sight. But this helps recover these markers when I get hit. Now, I don't anticipate that I'm going to get hit that bad right here. And I think these guys can stay within movement range of each other, which keeps them in cohesion. So I am going to take the logistic marker, flip it over to its command side, and place the chit that I just drew and put it here. That means I can take my chit here and put it back in a cup, and hopefully these guys will get better chance of getting activated again. So that's what I'm going to do with that marker. I did that wrong. I want to make sure I get everything right this time. Placement, logistic markers, command markers, blah, blah, blah. And then you go to unit actions for active formations. So now I just moved my units here, and I'm getting ready to move the other armadas. Just want to make sure I did that right. Be right back. Alright, so we are done with the Serdoikov formations movements, and they just moved a couple formations of armada tanks to cover the entrance position of the Turkish extremists. So when they come on the map, we're gonna have a rude awakening if that's what they want to do. So this is key. We're done here. I replaced the chit, and we're ready to begin the game. First moves are over, and we will be drawing for the next movement. Let's see. Anything else worth looking at? I don't think so. Let's go ahead and draw a chit. And if it is the Serdoikov formation, they get to move again. So let's see what goes on here. Next person up, next batter up is the Al-Sarkawi. Alright, well that's pro-Russian Turkish forces, and he has 2 platoons of tanks. Now, oh, okay. No, I'm sorry. Now, see, that's the only thing with using these Islamic forces, because I'm looking over here thinking, oh, it's their command marker, but their command marker is for the extremists, so they already put their command marker down, so he cannot do nothing but put his shit down there, and his formation is up, and I think I'm just going to go ahead and move them over here and cover that road more. That's bad news for the radicals. So we'll go ahead and see what we can do here. He's got to move at a 6. He's got a range of 6, so I'll just move him full movement. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Give him a greener. What else are we gonna do? Do I want to stick these guys together? Nah, let's go ahead. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. I'll take care of them. So we got this entrance road pretty well covered. They want to bring it on. I mean, like I said, though, they can bring it on. These guys are done moved, so they can't really do nothing yet. So, if I get these guys activated, I'm not going to move them. I'm just going to take away their action markers, and it'll be ready for some opportunity fire. But right now, as it stands, the Shadadia forces need to really come on. They need to get their chit drawn. So that is it for the Al-Sarkawi. And we're ready to move. We're ready to draw another one. Okay. Now some of these formations got 2 chits in here, so we'll see who's up. Next one up is going to be the ones we were just talking about. What luck for them. What luck for them. Okay. Now this is the radical Islamic forces. So now they could use their command chit to put that back in there and give these guys another movement. Or they can use it for logistics, in which case they have to place it within 2 hexes, and that'll help everybody get ammo and supplies a lot quicker. Helps them recover from attacks quicker. But I think the Islamic forces are thinking the same thing that the other forces are. They want to hurry up and get things going on here. Everybody's pretty much in supply of each other. As long as you can see the other guy, be next to him, or get to him within 1 move, you're still got cohesion. It's when you're left out here on your own by yourself that if number 1, you can't move until you get the green marker off, and you won't be able to get the gree marker off because you're always, scared, I guess, to peek your head out without your buddies around. So where are we at here? Here he goes. What's he want to do? I think we got enough logistics, and we're going to go ahead and scoot that thing on over. Flip this to its command side because I want to get these guys more in a fight, and this chick goes back into the cup. Meanwhile, whoa, hold on, did I just do something wrong here? I think I just threw a cup that wasn't supposed to be in there. Alright, because here's this little command thing. That should have went in there. What did I just throw in there? Let me look. Oh, thank God for video. Be right back. Alright. That was an Al-Sarkawi that I threw in there. So we'll put the El Zarqawi back because he was pro-Russian. See, this is going to be confusing with these things on here. All right. So the El Zarqawi is still on there. And he's Russian, so he's already got his command marker on there. He's allied with the Russians. The Islamic player now is going to put his shit up here. And then the radical Islamic player is going to take his chit that I just pulled from the cup and put it back. So now we're all squared. All right, well, that's good for the Islamic player down here. Because now he could scoot his units on up and not get shot. So my little trap didn't work. But still, we got 10 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We got to come in off this far extreme hex, or else these guys can shoot at us without fire. So there's what we got. We got some Russian units and their BMP and that Cornet anti-tank missile. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, so we got to come in off of here. I'm going to make my moves. Be right back. All right, well, here's what it looks like. The Russians got that pretty well covered. And my little pointer here is the extent of their range. So these guys can't come in off the road. They're just going to have to come in off this way. I want to take care of my anti-tank missiles. They're going to come on first with my T-62s. Oh, shoot. They don't have the longest range either. Maybe I should have put my missiles on my T-72s. I mean, look and see if it requires me to put them on the T-62s. If not, I'm going to put them on the ones that have the longest range, which are these guys. We'll be right back. Alright, sorry about that. I guess I should have pressed the button before I coughed. But anyway, yeah, they're required to be on the T-62. So we'll get these guys going first. He has a movement of 5, and they're both going to move together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's all the further I can go. That sucks. Alright, T-62. With a missile. T-62 with a missile, and they are moved. All right, these guys are we're all gonna do the old try to slip past mark and get some of that cover. I think that's the best choice. We're outranged by everything they got. So yeah, those armadas are killers. The really killers are those cornets, so we're scooting on by out just outside the range of the cornets. I guess this guy here can go ahead and 5. Well, no, let's start with this. Let's see, now when you bring them on here, starting at this hex gives you a disadvantage on range. You got to start at this hex. So these little X hexes, these little bottom ones, you don't want to even mess with those. So instead of coming on an AA-16, I'm going to come on a Z-15 and gain me a hex. See what I'm talking about here? You got to take every inch you can get in this game. All right, so my first hex won't be counted as this one. This one here isn't numbered, so there's not really a hex. And we'll come in on this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He gets himself a little bit more of a range. But here we are with the T-55As for the radical Turkish forces. The ISIS-loving Turkish forces. About to pay for their faith. All right. Oh, we got here. Oops. Just back over here. All right. T-72Ms. He can go 6, so these guys can really boogie. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4. Ah, can't do that. See, they get stuck in traffic. That's another thing to notice about this. So let's go ahead and take this back since I'm playing by myself and know what's going on. So these guys are going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You cannot go through a hex with the forces there already. So that would have been a bottleneck and a half. So I would have had to move these guys first. And let me see, make sure nobody can be shooting at these guys. Something else I got to always remember to do is to be my opponent. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Ooh, just out of range. All right, now these guys can move. 1, 2, 3, 4, and I go here 5. I'm with you. All right. As my imaginary opponent across the table Screams back, "You can't do that!" Well, whatever. Alright. Oh, that's it for the, see, getting all these, that's the radical Islamic forces. Okay, they're done, and we're ready for a shit draw. Okay, there we go. Coming on up, trying to get in these suburbs. Make a stand. The all-important next shit draw. The all-important next shit draw. Now, here's what you got to look at with this game. Is, if these guys get picked, I guess that green comes off. They're staying put. They can fire. Well, these guys can fire no matter what, but these are the ones we really want to shoot with. If I move them to get into range, they got the X on there, which means I can't fire them. They got to be sitting still, so I got to remember that. But that's it. Here we go, looking at the board so far. Pro-Russian forces coming in from the south. These guys got their shit drawn, and they just want to get out of the way. They don't want to mess with anything right now. They're just trying to get into the cover of the suburbs, so we're making a little bit of a run. Luckily, we are out of range. I don't know if the designers intended that with this scenario, but that's what we're looking at. Yeah, I got a little 2-hex range here to come on up, squeak by. Okay, who's going to get going next? The all-important shit draws. Now we both use the command markers there, so no more putting shits back in the cup. We'll see if it pays off for the Russian or the radical Islamists as to who gets picked next. And the Russian got picked next, and it is the boys here, my Armada tank boys. So they are back here, and they get to go again, which means they will be cleared of this, cleared of this, cleared of this, and cleared of this. So some Armada tanks about ready to take some action. We will see what they got going on. Oh, big 8 range. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's half. 5, 6, 7. Oh yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yep. Maybe not on this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. These are all in range of these 2 Armada tanks that are getting ready to fire. So happy hunting. Oops, they see us and they're ready to shoot. Oh. All right, welcome back. And I wanted to point out a couple mistakes I just seen. Or I don't know about a couple, but all these units have to come in on this, can only come in on this row of hexes here to stay out of range. If anything along the highway, we get the Russian players got covered. So I think I brought one of them in. Anyway, if he would have came in this way, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, he still would have went there. So they're all going to stay where they're at. But another thing I noticed when I was trying to do the range, line of sight blocked, so this unit will not be able to shoot at this unit right here. And I don't know if he can do them. I need one of those laser rangefinders. I believe he can shoot at everybody else, but the all important units with the missiles on them. Oops, what did I do with the missiles? Get this all stacked up right here. Yeah, I think they'll be all right from, at least from this formation of Armada tanks. Also, I keep on calling them Turkish militias. Our Turkish radicals are not. They're Turkmenistan. So Turkmenistan radicals. The Turkmenistan radicals. I'm sorry about calling them Turkish. They're not Turkish. They're Turkmenistan. Something tells me it's somewhere around Turkey. But they'd be right. They're Turkmenistan forces. Okay. We're going to commence with fire here now. Like I said, my prime targets are the ones with these Bastion missiles. I want to take them out first. Luckily, the Armada tanks that I have here must be an upgrade. They both got the same designation, Armada. I don't see no Armada 1 or 2, but you will notice this one's got a black, which means he's a little bit less on the technology and a little bit less on the range. So luckily, my good Armadas are right here, and they're the ones I'm going to be wanting to take a shot at as Bastion tanks. Make sure there ain't nothing in my way. We'll go here with a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. He's right within range. Grab him some handful of dice there. Start off, he's got an attack factor of 7, which means 7 dice. The top Bastion tank will be our top T-62 will be our target. He has a 3 dice defense. So take 3 of those dice off right away. Let's look at technology. A red versus a black, so that's a 1 die qualifier quality increase. Alright, he is not in defensive cover. He's in cultivated, but that doesn't give you a bonus if you're a tank. Oh, what else do we want to do with here? We'll go ahead and give him a green marker. But he's sitting in one spot. So he wants to do intensive fire, which is a 2 dice quality improvement, but also reduces him from just 1 action marker to shaken. So that will be a... we really want to destroy that tank, though. So we're up to 3 dice. I also want to do a combined fire. So that will... second armada tank that is there in the formation is also going to shoot. So that'll give him a marker. Now what that will do, that I won't add, I think I did this wrong in one of my games. You don't add this. You never add double the attack factors. You only do that in close combat. So the only benefit I get from that is another black die. Alright, now let's go down here to him. His options are to, he can't retreat because he's in no cover. That gives him a negative dice qualifier, so he can't retreat, or he can't counterfire. Or wait, hold on. He can counterfire, but he can't because why? There's a reason why he can't counterfire. Number 1, he's out of range of this one right here, 5, but he can counterfire with the 8. Let me look at this real quick. I'll be right back. Okay, we'll do this together. He can't counterfire. He can't retreat because he's not in any cover that gives him a chance to retreat. Counterfire, I believe he can do, though. Oh, no, he can't counterfire. That's right. Because he's got a green marker on him, which means he's moving, and this weapon here can only be fired when he's standing still. X means he can't be firing when he's moving. That's correct. All right, we got that fine. So no counterfire, no retreat. He has to take it. No counterfire, no retreat. No, I know the counterfires, right? Let's check on the no retreat. I'll be right back. Retreat. Available to any unit that is in a terrain that reduces the attack quality. They didn't qualify for that, so that's going to be a nice little shot here by this top armada against this T-62. And I'm getting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 hits. Okay, now let's also look at this. I'm shooting with the 7, gold 7. He has a gold shield. Oh, look back at this, and this. When the primary attack number and defense shield are the same color, each strike is a hit. Remember, these aren't hits, they're only strikes. So each one of those strikes is a hit, which means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 hits. That'll take him out. So we'll take him out, replace the marker, put him over here on the Russian trophy side. I'll put all my support weapons here. Oh, and another thing we always want to do is put a wreck on the old map board. So we put a wreck here. That'll count for some cover or something, I do believe. So we'll look that up for next firing. But that's what's going on there. These guys are shot. Now, the next one's a shoot will be these. Let's see if we got range. It's a range of 8. 1, 2, 3. Oh, so he can't shoot. He can shoot at these guys up here, though. So let's make sure. I need me one of those laser range finders. Comes on up through here. I think he can. Well, I don't know. Boy, I don't know. Let's get through the center. I think that edge knocks him out, so I don't think he's going to be able to fire at that one. He can fire at these guys up here, though. So let's try 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. All right. Well, these guys are in range, so I'll be firing at that stack. All right. They fire with 7, so let's get everything back in order here. Grab 6 dice. Top one's got a 3, -3. Down to 3 dice. Black versus black technology. The other one got a quality for technology. This one's still got a black, and these are my lesser quality armadas. So that's that. Oh, I'm not moving and firing. I think I will do intense, and I will do something else with the... so let's go ahead and... you can't retreat. He can't counterfire. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He's short on that. So I'm going to go ahead and intense fire. Oh, come on. Intense fire with him. Changes these two to this. I'm also going to use the other unit for combined fire. So it'll give me one more black die. Okay, he can't retreat or he can't counter fire. So this top T-72M is going to be shot by Armada. And he only gets 2 hits. So that gives him a shaken marker. Put the one that's hurt worst on the bottom, because he ain't going to be doing anything for a while. And that is the result of that. Alright, remember these lines of sight. That's another thing. Lines of sight. Oh, did he get the... Was I... I think he was here. Yeah, I moved him. Okay, lines of sight. There we go. Russian player's moved. And he's taken out a tank. Still got one left with a green marker. But it's the damage they've done, and they've pretty well knocked themselves out for a while. So we'll be back. Well, we'll go ahead and get another chit draw here real quick. Running out of time, but we'll be all right. It is the rifle division. These guys back here, they're ready to go. All right, let me make sure I got everything in place. Knock some units out over here. I'll have to check the video, make sure in the right spot, but these guys are up. 30 seconds left, so my videos will be getting short. The 396th Russians ready to come on, put the hurt on them. We'll see what we can do. Be right back.